Hello to all traders, and we are back once again with another video brought to you by Orbex. So we're looking at the US indices today because there was quite a big jump when the core inflation rate and the inflation rate in general in America was released yesterday. So year on year, we've come down from 7.7 to 7.1%. So you could say the Fed, in its hiking of rates aggressively, has started to work. We have started to see some benefits. However, we've seen pretty much a full retracement on the Dow and the S&P and even the Nasdaq since the jump yesterday of roughly about 800 points on the Dow. So we did pierce we did come close to the 35,000 handle, but now we are retracing right back down to the lower regions of 34,000. So it has been quite a roller coaster ride in yesterday's trading. So lots of buyers entering the market and then a swift downturn in that respect as well. So what's next for the dollar as we approach the FOMC minutes coming up, where the Fed is supposed to have a 50 basis point hike in the next few hours, but there's always a but with this. Are there going to be any surprises thrown out into that recipe? And also, are we going to look for any more signs of a stronger dollar, as it's been quite weak for the last few sessions, where the monetary policy for the Fed is going to calm down now? Aggressive federal rate raising is going to stop. Or is it? We'll have to wait and see as we get into the last meeting for 2022 and into 2023 we go shortly. But looking at the Dow first of all today, just got on the 4-hour chart because I just want to emphasize where we were yesterday with the fact that we saw this spike right up close to 35,000. Hit some kind of moderate resistance there, and as you can see here, full retracement on this 4-hour candle back down to where we were previously, and this is a convergence of the top border of the Ichimoku cloud. So using this indicator, we're just seeing now this bounce off trends, and now we're seeing possibly what's in store for the next move. Well, if we look on the 1-hour chart, because a lot of traders are asking me about the 1-hour charts as well for the indices, we are seeing now, as you can see, full retracement. Now we're plateauing, now we're consolidating quite nicely, and in doing so we're just seeing what the next movement is. From what we can see and digest from the news, it is just a spike, and now prices will just keep on moving in a sideways range for a while until this evening when we get the FOMC minutes as well. So this will be quite advantageous for a lot of traders because we are expecting another spike in the markets. Which way it will go will have to remain to be seen. However, good opportunities in the market, and we are looking forward to the last meeting for the Fed for this year. Now, if we look on the S&P, just bring it back to a daily chart for the S&P, because what I want to just show you is the fact that we did see this big spike in the market, and now we are seeing what could be potentially this choppy V-shaped recovery. So we've gone further, one leg down. We're going for the full V-shaped recovery here, roughly up to just over 4,000. However, we are now consolidating. It hasn't been as swift as this. As you can see here, pretty much an impulse to the downside 5 leg. Now we're going to the upside here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're possibly going to the upside if we're looking at an Elliott wave scenario here. So the final wave 5 is expected to start finishing roughly just over the 4,000 mark, but we can wait and see for the Fed's reaction, and obviously with the indices and stocks in that respect as well. So looking at the near term as well, we are seeing possibly a move to the upside, but it has hit a slight resistance. But, you know, with all these big moves in the market, you know, especially in the first, in 1 week, we've got, you know, CPI data, inflation data. We've also got interest rate decisions coming out of Europe and the UK central bank as well. So quite a lot of news this week, which should give us more of an emphasis on where the global economies are going for the end of the year. So just don't forget, if you are trading towards the end of the year, trading can be a little bit flat because obviously there are a lot of bank holidays at the end of this year, which is only a couple of weeks away. So just be aware of that as well. So we'll check in on what the Fed decisions are in tomorrow's video. Should be very, very important and should be very interesting indeed. So join me again tomorrow where we'll look through all the rest of the charts, and we'll speak again then. Bye for now.